Listen, I've learned a lot from Black Powder. So, I mean, there's a reason I ended up in this world. And it's true, sometimes you meet really, really bad people and you just have to fight them.
Sometimes a
Yeah.
bad person will get away with a lot of shit, and the only way to deal with them is to completely take them out.
True.
Well,
I
there's
killed
more
that
than
bad
one
person
way.
in Frankie's world, the general.
Sometimes you're not given a choice, and sometimes the law, as Sam very well knows, likes to favor the rich, who can do terrible things and get away with it.
Yeah.
So sometimes other people have to take it into their own hands.
Even if
There's
it's
always a
illegal.
choice.
Even if it's illegal. Law is something made to protect property, not people.
No one gets out of this, even if this lifetime, in the next life you'll get it. You don't need to stoop to the level.
Well, I will just say this. It isn't always so black and white, because if you look at Star, wealthy, well off, has a lot of opportunity, abuses it, absolutely not. And
Star's a good one.
there's opportunity to have a little more tenuous outlook on good, bad, rich, poor, right, wrong. You got to take some things down a little bit. I'm
I
just
love
saying.
it. I love it when the skunk gets nuanced.
Either it's more complicated than just killing bad people, killing good people. He likes killing anyways, might as well kill the bad folks and leave the good ones alone. Consider it a step.
I'm not about to discuss philosophy for 3 hours in the middle of the street, but I disagree with you. Let's just agree to disagree and move on. Okay?
Sure.
It
At
matters
this
unless we
point,
can get home anyways. So let's do that first.
at this point, this individual approaches you. This is Shepard. He's dressed up in a suit and tie, but like his tie is sort of pulled really loose, and I think when you look really closely, his black pants are actually black jeans, and he's also wearing Chucks, like bright orange Chucks. So anyway, he comes up, approaches you all, and says, "Whoa, BP, you got the whole gang here, and
Just
some
a
other people.
coincidence.
Wow, how serendipitous! That never happens with us." So yeah. Why don't you all come along with me? Star says that he's ready to see at least 2 of you. Who are you other 4? Shepard asks.
Just visiting. Yeah,
Oh.
just visiting.
Okay.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
No, you can tell him everything.
Normally, I would like pat you down and wave this little wand thing that checks for weapons and stuff. But we could skip that.
Yeah.
You need to see
That's-
my identification
That's not
card.
really good for security.
It's not.
No.
Well, we're all friends here. I trust
Do you
all.
want to get Star kidnapped again? Just saying.
Like, if magic exists in this world, how do you not know that we're not people using magic to change our shape to look like people you know?
That's why you
boy.
pat them down. You have to like.
Hold on. We don't want to over confuse our good friend Shepard, so let's just take his word and head in.
I get confused pretty easily. And to my defense, there hasn't been an incident of a presidential kidnapping in the last 90 days.
The new
Great
record.
I
job.
like this
Wow.
place.
Great job.
See?
I-
Thank you. Yeah, follow me. So he's going to take you through the gates. Shepard's going to give a nod to the guard as they go in. And so it is. You said this is more like fantasy castle like Star. Okay. So he'll take you in. It's a very fantasy magical princess like place. and he'll take you eventually to, I don't know what the equivalent of the Oval Office would be for Star. The Star Office. I don't know. I think that would be great. A star-shaped office. And yeah, Shepard will let you in, and he'll say, Mr. President, I've got your guests, although there's now 9 of them instead of 2, just so you know. But I don't think any of them are kidnappers or axe murderers or serial killers or anything like that.
I'm gonna say something, but then
Star will hear that and Star will say, "Thank you, Shepard. Do let them in."
He'll just say after you.
Okay. You'll see Star putting down some paperwork, but Star is still looking down. Star will say, "Oh, wonderful. I am so excited to see you all here." And Star will look up and Star will stop, zero in on Cade, and say, "Shepard,
Yes.
who are these people?"
They told me they were friends of
Just a
your
city
friends.
boy, born and raised in Arcadia.
Huh.
And as soon as you say Midnight Train, it makes A flinch. No Midnight Train.
Right?
Only 4.
Star will like, as they're staring at Shepard, you're gonna notice Star's eyes fill with black, and a streak of black hair is gonna appear, and their wings are gonna start looking kind of ghostly, like almost like mist. And Star will be like, "So they're friends." Star will be like, "Shepard?"
Yeah, boss?
And Star will look towards you, Cade, and say, "Your name, dear sir?"
Cade?
Can you have Cade escorted to a more comfortable room? Away from others. We will have a talk in just a second.
Sure. How about his robot thingy?
Oh, the Minotaur's fine.
Okay. All right. So right this way, sir, Shepard says. Are you gonna... So where exactly did you want Shepard to take Cade?
Just into another private room by himself, because Star can see auras and Star can sense darkness. So Star is like,
Interesting.
Let's get him
Yeah.
from
Okay.
everybody.
All right. So sure.
You do know he has a mental connection to the Minotaur, so it's kind of like he's still in this room.
Huh.
The Minotaur waves.
I
So, just letting you know that.
Well. Shepard. And so Star stage whispering, "Shepard,
Yeah, boss.
just make sure that the Minotaur doesn't do anything and just have the Panther in the other room.
Oh,
That's all.
don't worry, the Minotaur can't actually kill anyone.
Kill anyone?"
Yeah, no, it can't.
I think it would have been better if you just didn't say that at all. I mean, I know you're trying to help, but it's complicated.
What? I put the magic dampener, so it's non-lethal.
I cannot kill anyone, but I will do everything in my power to protect my master.
Don't worry, your master is in no danger. And then Star's kind of like trying to like focus, like everyone else is here. Star's like, "Oh my god, it's so good to see you all." So Star's gonna fly over to Sam, Tori, Frankie, Black Powder, and put you into like a big group hug. So it's Star breaks up. So you're gonna see Star break into 5, zoom towards someone, and pull them together into a hug as Star turns back into one and said, "Oh, I've missed you all so much. It's been so long. Oh, 2 weeks is too long. What's new? What's happening? How are the kids? What's happening? How's Victor? Tell me what's going on."
Great! Another day in paradise. I mean, we came to the party.
I know, but
That was
still,
fun.
there's always the next.
Yeah, we love all your circuit parties.
And who are your friends? And why did you bring a killer into my house?
That was Black Powder.
Well, these are
I-
some
brought the cute
people who need some help, and well, Ave here came to my world, and
Right.
at first I thought they were needing to be, a bookmark solved and found and brought back to the library, but it turns out that there's more than just Ave, and we've got to help them.
Okay. So, what books are you all from?
Well, that's the thing. They're not really from our library,
Oh.
and not really from the same kind of path we took. So we've got to figure out exactly how we can help them get back to where they belong.
So, no bookmarks?
Maybe they can tell us.
We use e-readers these days, so those have no bookmarks.
Yeah, I just
You
listen
just-
to
yeah.
audiobooks. It's like I don't have bookmarks.
I guess we could look inside the cache, see if there's any saved data about where we are currently in our book. I don't know. Do you know what a e-reader is? No?
E-reader? Sure.
Right, yeah. Maybe you have one of those in your library. No?
Wait, so Tori said you guys are basically a book about a library in a library, right?
Correct.
So you're saying that we're one of the books in the other library, but not in yours?
Well, from wherever Dan the Man is from. Maybe.
Or maybe we're not this weird book thing in the library, and we're just people from another place.
I mean, we already have realms in our world, so if we're a book, that's just another realm on top of things.
Wait, I don't think so. Like, really. I can live and breathe and think my own things. Like, it's not something that's been written down. Like,
You think we can't?
That's what we thought too.
Oh, he hasn't come to terms with it yet.
Oh,
has he?
poor thing.
That's the hard part.
Can we just figure out our video game characters are literally like live in a parallel universe?
Yes, you mentioned the parallel universe as well. You have video game characters, like kind of like Lonnet.
Yeah, we went to video games too. It was fun.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. What we just found out is apparently our video game we play is a VR dive game. So basically you dive in and everything feels real. We thought it was just a video game, but no, it's actually a parallel universe. And apparently they combine the code with the dead universe, so they can literally code in things in that universe.
Aha.
So we could we coded in. You could code in player characters, new world, apparently cities, worlds. We just figured that out before we got here. So.
Okay.
I hope we don't have one of our episodes either. It's gonna be weird explaining that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes lately we've been possessing by not our own player characters, but everyone else's. So like Abe's character sometimes possesses me. My character sometimes possesses Cade. Cade's character sometimes possesses Fares. Fares' character sometimes possesses Ave. It's a.
Oh, that's
Body
like when
swapping.
we swapped bodies. Remember when we swapped heads and bodies?
Oh.
We had a similar thing.
Yes. So that's a literal thing.
Well, then
That's not
just
similar.
tell us how you did it, and we'll solve all the problems, and it'd be cool. Like, you guys have done it before. Tell us how to solve the problem.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't sound like a curse thing. It's like it's a video game problem. Maybe we need to talk to Lanik or Sue.
Perhaps.
Well,
It
I think it's interesting. Star, did you get any visitors?
All my visitors are in front of me. No visitors. Now that I have a little grasp on the situation, soon I need to know everything so I can see how to best serve you. But real quick, why is there a mass murderer in my house? Can anyone explain me the Black Panther? I'm a little confused.
That's Cade.
How old are you?
Me? I'll
Yeah.
have you know, I'm only 123 years old.
Oh no.
You. How old do people like you become normally?
Well, given my species, we are long-lived. It just depends how healthy you are. I could live to be 1,000 if I'm so
Oh,
lucky.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You only kills old people. You're just a little bit old. That's okay.
Also,
And even then, he doesn't kill old people anymore. Not good old people.
I think we're
What?
focusing too much on the fact that he did kill old people and then he doesn't do that anymore. At
Well,
least.
Gabe, you mentioned he was part of some rehabilitation program.
yeah. The Swords and Wands factions were working together for using the game as a rehabilitation program. I assume it's because our game is like superheroes and things, so they figured it might work. I mean, he hasn't killed anyone, but that might be also because we all got cursed in our game, except for us.
But
That's
to be
affecting
fair,
us.
it looks like he came from a world with this really, really, really old bear. So the fact that this bear is still alive means
I think
fine,
he's
right?
I don't think he's really interested in killing older folk anymore. We had a chat from one killer to another. Well,
Besides, this
ex-killer.
isn't the first time a killer's been in your house.
Yes, I'm a little offended, honestly.
Well, okay.
I was killing for 30 plus years before I met you. Come on.
Well, okay. BP, you're the exception to the rule because I love you and you're a bear, and who doesn't love a good bear?
He is a sweet kid once you get to know him.
Okay, well, he is the exception to our rule, and maybe you should just give him a shot, okay?
I promise, Star, if he tries anything, I'll stop him.
Be fair, his security is very low for a president.
Excuse me?
Your security is very lacking. You should have some like security golems around.
So you should see Star's bodyguard. Trust me, he's safe.
The last incident was 60 days ago. There should be no incidents for your president.
90.
90, and that is a
90.
long time in this world.
And besides, Star just has always been getting kidnapped. He's always fine.
That's
Even before he became president, it's like a Tuesday afternoon for him. It's like his hobby.
That's not a good thing.
Well, we'll talk more on that later. So Star's gonna split up again and say, so if you all don't mind, I'm Amethyst. I am wisdom, that is Star. And you're saying to me that your friend Cade has learned from his ways?
Kinda.
He's better.
He's a work in
He's
progress.
trying.
He hasn't had any accidents in over 90 days, I think, right?
Well, that is a long time, relatively speaking.
You're talking like he's potty training.
To be fair, it is.
Trying to read him off murder. Right. This is very interesting news. So, if you all don't mind, might I have a word with your friend before I bring him back into the fold, if you don't mind?
Man.
What are you going to speak about?
I'm going to give him some clarity on his current circumstances. Perhaps it will help him.
I don't trust you.
You don't trust me?
I didn't say that. I'm saying that as a character or like a player.
Out of character.
Are
out
you
of
having
character.
like any malintent or anything? I want to attempt
Oh,
an
no.
insight.
Okay. What Star's good at, one of Star's many abilities outside of developing aura talent, is to give someone, when they touch you, depending on what aspect of Star touches you out of character, Star will either give you clarity, confusion, wisdom, fear, help. Will make you feel very romantic or very angry, very relaxed or very sleepy, or feeling very confident or feeling no confidence and feeling very egotistical. So Star Amethyst, which is wisdom and also confusion, which is the opposite. Star wants to talk to Cade to see how they can bring clarity to his clouded judgment, if possible.
I think we could all use some clarity.
I don't deny that.
Frankie
I just-
telepathically talks to Forrest and says, "You should trust Star. Star did a similar thing to me to help me find my center."
Telepathically communicate back. I know, I don't trust them. They seem to be very intent on, they don't like my friend. And I protect my friends.
He's just a politician. Of course you can trust him. Come on.
They never
now.
lie.
They wouldn't lie.
Star is a good
Oh.
person. Star cares about everybody.
So we're all just staring at a mind conversation right now. There's pure silence.
Right?
You guys can
Just
continue
the
to talk.
sound of silence.
So
Right?
out of
So as these two are having this conversation, and Star's like, telepathic conversations. Star can't hear a
that's-
word you're saying, but can tell by the way you two are looking at each other and making these expressions. Star's gonna be like, Star's gonna call Stormy to come with him to go see Cade.
I'm just gotta
Of course.
quickly stop it. Like, maybe if you go, can you like bring some apple dumplings just to, he likes those and would help.
Peace offering. Good choice. Shepard, can you see if there are any refreshments? And also for our friends. And Star's looking at you and say, have you been rummaging through garbage?
I've been working on cleaning our ward.
Ensure you get him plenty of food and some toothpaste. Thank you for coming.
I'm not sure if the kitchens have apple dumplings specifically, but I'll see what they got.
Just as close as we can get.
Sure. So Shepard will go off, and just to keep things going along, I'm gonna say they wouldn't have just happened to have apple dumplings right now, but they might have like some apple danishes or something to that effect. Apple Danish or maybe an apple turnover. So he'll give you that if you want to take that into the room with Stormy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Sure. So you and Stormy are going to go to the private room. It wasn't that far away. I'm presuming that Cade is back in the room. Sage? Okay, Cade is back in the room. And you will immediately, Cade, as a panther, I presume that you have heightened senses to some degree. You will immediately smell the smell of apple pastries. Maybe you are hoping they're apple dumplings. It turns out they're more apple turnovers. Still look like nice apple turnovers, though. Probably not as good as apple dumplings that Dr. Janice makes. But the person who is carrying the apple turnovers is this very muscular, very tall polecat, I think.
Yes.
Can you describe physically what Stormy looks like for us,
Sure.
Micah?
Stormy is like 6'7", all muscle. He has white fur, blue hair, green eyes. He had a tail, but he cut it off. And you could tell he walks with a sense of like he walks with a sense of authority. You could tell this is a man who knows how to fight. He's someone who's very skilled. And winter polecats do a thing when they get ready to fight. They get a little bigger. So kind of they hawk out slightly when they get ready to fight, if that makes any sense. But yeah, he's relatively a nice cat.
He casually, Stormy is a bit of a teddy bear, a large teddy bear. But when he's working, he takes his job as your bodyguard very seriously. So he'll place the apple pastries on a table somewhere, and he's just gonna be by the door, not leaving the room, but be right by the door of the room, and he's just gonna fold his arms. He's got the sunglasses, like the deep sunglasses, and he's just gonna stand there looking tough and I wouldn't say menacing, but like he's watching everything that's happening here like a hawk.
Hello, Cade. How are you?
What's going on, Mr. President?
I just have a few questions for you, is all. Don't worry, you're in no danger here. I'm
Okay.
Amethyst, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Amethyst.
I just want clarity. Oh, and by the way, please help yourself to a Danish. They're apple.
They're really good.
No thanks. I think I'm good. Kate's definitely on edge being brought into this back room type thing.
Yeah.
Bobo will kind of leave the other room and kind of walk towards the outside of this room.
Yep, he can do that.
Yeah. So, what I'm understanding is that you had issues with I don't know how to put this delicately. You were murdering people. I'm so sorry to be so intrusive. Your friends were quite informative about your current situation, and I knew you were with my friend Reginald for a while.
Yeah, Reggie's great.
Yes, he is. Do you mind explaining to me what happened to you, my dear?
What do you mean?
What made you want to kill?
Oh, well, there's just awful people in the world. And some of them are better gone.
But why do you believe that this is your job to do?
See, that's what I've recently come to understand, is it's more about the fact that it feels good. But here's the thing, is not every kill feels good. It's about finding the ones that do.
It's about finding the ones that do. Which ones do?
Well, I know my first kill felt good. And I think a lot of my other kills were trying to duplicate that feeling. Trying to bring it back, But it's like, it just was an empty, hollow experience. So Reggie's telling me to go find new experiences that are just as good as that first. And what separates the first from the other ones? Well, that was definitely a bad guy.
So, let me bring some clarity to the situation. You killed someone, you got a high, and you've been chasing that high ever since.
Yeah, you could say that, but because I'm learning. Because I'm figuring it out.
And you're figuring it out. When was your first kill, my dear?
I don't know the exact age. In between 8 and 12, somewhere around there.
Who hurt you?
Oh, I killed him.
Star's gonna look at Stormy real slowly, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I think normally Stormy is pretty good about remaining stoic and not really like showing much indication of what he's thinking. But when he says things like, oh yeah, I had my first kill around 8 years old, he does slightly raise an eyebrow. Yes.
Okay. First, Cade, let me just say to you, I'm sorry that that happened. I'm so sorry that your view of the world has been pulled aside and has been altered. No child should ever raise a blade so young. May I be so bold to ask, were you an orphan, parents, guardian?
Yeah, I was an orphan.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really so much of a secret, it's more of a fact of knowledge, but I'm an orphan too.
They seem to be around here.
Yes. Cade, can I show you something?
Sure.
I promise, no harm will befall you. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight or clarity on your current state, and maybe it will help you see things a little better. I agree, there are some people in this world that are not good, but death should never be the answer. May I have your hand, please?
I don't like touching people.
Well, how about this? You touch my shoulder, and I won't touch you at all. It's the only way this
Roll
can
persuasion
work.
for me.
Oh crap! Okay.
Oh yeah, he makes you roll.
Oh, no problem. I'm looking for my voice.
So is Ave.
Same, actually, yeah.
So is Ave. He's also looking for his voice.
Right? Oh, Star has a lot of work to do with it. I'm just kidding now.
President/therapist.
Right? Correct.
Oh, that's
I
really
got a
good.
4.
A 1 and a 1 and a 2. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That would
Yeah.
convince. To touch a shoulder, yes.
Okay, I can do that. And I will do so. But I will still definitely be on guard.
Oh,
Yeah.
no worries. The moment you touch Star's shoulder, you're gonna feel. Wait, do I need to roll for that for empathy? Hold on, I need to roll for empathy too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. So what's gonna happen, Kate, is that, correct me where I'm wrong. You're gonna start seeing when the people you were with, the older woman and older man, when the older woman would, take advantage of your innocence, as well as when the man was hitting you and Yellow was there, or Amarillo, correction, was there. And what you're gonna see is that what happened to you was more of like a matter of circumstance. Like you were this kind of killer, was born out of circumstances. And it's not necessarily to change you or to make you become like, oh, you're healed and you'll never kill again. It's now bringing you to like a sense of clarity that what you're doing is just wrong. It's just straight up and down wrong. Never taking a life is worth it. Even if someone is terrible, there's always another way. You can overcome this. You can still kill. It's not going to stop you. But now you have better clarity on how this has truly affected you and traumatically affected you throughout your entire life. And currently you're 19 years old.
Yeah.
So that's what you're experiencing, that's what you're feeling, and that's what you're now gaining insight to. So when you let go of Amethyst's shoulder, how does Cade respond?
I think Cade doesn't have a good memory of specifically with Grella. So I think I almost imagine him watching the scenes that he experienced, but with adult eyes for the first time. And specifically, like he remembered Dennis pretty well. I remember rolling a nat 20 on that, but he did not remember Grella's part in it. And so my initial reaction is to say that he's pretty overwhelmed with taking in that portion of his past. And as for like the change in perspective, I'll have to sit on that and see how that flows.
Yeah,
naturally.
exactly. Well, you were right, Cade.
Cade would back up and kind of just go to and just sit down in a corner and just kind of curl up in the fetal position. Bobot would rip the door off, so behind you the door just gets torn off. Absolutely.
Okay.
And Bobot's going to come into the room and kind of just huddle over Cade.
Okay. Yeah, and when that happens, instinctively, Stormy, of course, is going to react to this, and but what I will say is that once Bobot is shielding you and not going after Star at all, he'll won't relax, but he'll at least immediately move next to Star to make sure Bobot doesn't do anything.
Cool.
Cade, can you hear me?
Bobot would nod.
Ah, right, psychic connection. Bobot, know that no harm has befallen him. I brought clarity to his circumstances, so he can understand what has happened. But now it comes to the process of now dealing with it as an adult and seeing it for the first time. Truly, when he's ready, I would like to know everything. All of us would, actually. And you can tell us everything you know. And then Star will pat Stormy and say, I think my work is done here with this one. We should get back to the others. Bobot, if you would be so kind as to bring Cade with us, please.
Unless Sage, okay. So I think Bobot would just carry the Cade. I don't know if he's still in a fetal position or not, but he would at least protectively carry him back to the other room. However, some stuff's been going on in the other room while you were having this conversation. So back up. Meanwhile, what's been happening in the other room, you all are, if you want to, snacking on Danishes. I presume there's other Danishes other than just the apple ones there. And I have a question. What is Ave doing right this moment? I'm curious.
He's not going to eat from those. Those are too fresh. So he's just gonna some the leftover sandwiches in front, he's just gonna sneakily take it out of his pocket and start munching on it. And meanwhile, he's still cradling his egg and just staying close to Sam in general.
Perfect. While you are eating and cradling your egg, you suddenly hear a crack sound coming from the egg.
Drops everything except for the egg, just stares at it.
Oh wow, you guys sure work fast.
It starts to shake a little bit, almost Pokemon egg style, starts shaking. And you see a visible crack on the egg at that moment.
It's hatching. What do I do?
What is it?
What is hatching?
I don't know.
Where did you
What do you
get
mean you
that
don't
egg?
know?
I got this from apparently Eggplant Man or something. I don't know.
Eggplant Man?
What?
Plant.
You see, Ave
Eggplant.
solve a massive situation, and the Todds set up a shop, and Todd, because Ave did such a great job solving a crime, he got a reward.
So one of the Todds gave you this. Interesting.
That explains a lot.
Which world is the egg from?
Lonix world, the video game world.
Our video game world.
Oh.
I'm not ready to be father. Oh no.
It's
We're
okay.
gonna have another dad.
You've been doing great.
Father? What?
Well, Tori, at least you won't be the youngest anymore.
That is a relief.
The egg continues to hatch, and then finally, again Yoshi style, the shell breaks off. And all right, I'm gonna have some guesses. What do you, out of character, what do you think is inside this egg? I'm just curious. I already know what's in it, but I'm curious what you think it is, isn't it? Anyone have a guess?
Or a bird Pokemon mixed with some sort of Sonic character.
So if it helps, I'll give you a hint. So actually, during the vlog with Ave and Sam, we found out that yes, Todd was the one who gave them the egg, but Todd got the egg from Black Powder's world.
Yeah.
It's from Black Powder's world, not Lonic's world.
Oh my god.
Now guess what it is.
It's
My
a
guess is
kitty.
Baby Catkin?
cat.
Yeah.
Baby kitty.
Is it a baby Catkin?
that's what I was thinking.
Kitty.
What I'm thinking too.
All right. What you see is a cute question mark small spherical creature with a bunch of tentacles, but it's not a cat. It is this. What I am
Oh
naming
my god!
baby holder until you give it an actual name.
Oh no!
I think Gabe like backs away.
The baby holder looks around and then instinctively looks towards Ave and goes, "Mama, mama." That's
He
nuzzling.
starts crying. He's just, oh, you're so beautiful.
Out of character, I have in the character sheet the baby holder. If the baby decides that it's threatened, or if its parent is threatened, it will shoot randomly one of its rays. In which point, Joey, you get to roll a 1d10. It could
There's
be
a death ray in there.
yes,
there's a death
charm
ray.
ray, paralyzing ray, fear ray, slowing ray, enervation ray, telekinetic ray, sleep ray, petrification ray, disintegration ray, or death ray.
I looked at the group. I'm like, do you guys know what that is?
Black Powder knows what that is. Immediately knows what it is.
I know what that is. That's funny.
It's a beholder.
Yeah, Game knows what it is. Yes.
Hey, it is. Hey, you have beholders in your world, eh?
Yeah, they're from the outer realm. They're from like the outer planes. They're
They're
like
just a thing in mine.
they're reality benders.
These little guys just shoot little beams. They get bigger. They get quite a bit bigger, but
Yes.
they're loyal. They're loyal to their parents, at least.
Mama?
That's a little different from our beholders, because our beholders are how should I say?
Bad.
Yeah, like they don't reproduce by an egg, they kinda just exist.
In my original world, which is where Frankie was hanging out, no, these kind of things just are. There's the catkins, there's these things, there's sea serpents. They're just another creature that sometimes cause havoc. Sometimes, you get a baby one and it can become quite a good ally. They just need some training.
So out of character, if you haven't noticed yet, for every single RP1 person got a little something something gift from their worlds. I was a little bit light in giving Kate a gift because he already had Bobot. But yeah. Ave got the egg. Gabe got his new spear. Forrest got something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. So
I got a good drink.
he's got a little something.
Banana smoothie.
But more on that later. The baby holder is very hungry, and it seems to be like eyeing the apple treats or the Danish treats.
I'm gonna kind of try to feel out with my mind. Do I grasp anything like an intelligence, or is it more of just
it's for sure? It for sure is intelligent. Right now, it seems to be really hungry and seems to be immediately emotionally attached to Ave.
Oh dear.
What?
Congratulations.
Thanks. But you guys know these creatures, right? What Black Powder, right?
Reginald.
Reggie, what do these eat?
Everything.
Frankie's
I'm gonna
already
grab
feeding
some-
it Danish.
Roll
They're like
Roll
goats.
a-
They'll eat everything.
Roll a beast handling or animal handling, please.
Oh no.
Make sure you don't get hit by a death ray.
Oh no. Worst player death ever.
This will be amazing. What can I use here? Let's see. Maybe I'll use some brawling.
Brawling?
What?
No, how about
How
intimidation?
did you do that?
Like,
Don't do it.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead. Intimidation. I'll allow that.
Where's the baby?
Barely.
Oh my god.
15 versus 16.
Comes the
Okay, so
choo-choo.
Wow, that was close.
just made it.
just made it. It's a little like. So I think just for funsies, he's not actually going to hit you. But roll me a 1d10, Joey. I just want to see what you get. Roll me a
Sure.
1d10.
Oh my god.
Oh god. That's
Open wide.
Eight. Petrification.
Petrification ray. Okay.
Nice.
So you're trying to feed it, you're trying to intimidate it. It's a little startled at first, so it instinctively shoots out with one of its baby eye stalks. This ray, it hits. We'll say it hits Star's like houseplant. All these houseplants that keep getting hit. This houseplant gets petrified, and then Gabe, you will see this ghostly figure of a plant leaving the petrified body, and it goes out the window, basically.
Well, it just killed the plant.
Frankie, maybe let its mother feed it.
Yeah, okay, you do that.
This is when Cade,
Who's having
Bobot.
fun?
This is when Cade, Bobot, and Star return back into the room. And Star, there's a new visitor in the Star office now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. What do I name him? It's her.
That's up to you.
Stop.
I'm looking at my little child.
Star, I think that baby beholders are also a thing in your world because it is considered a
Mhm.
fantastical creature. And I'll let you decide how dangerous you think they are here, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Star will be like, well, beholders are special and sacred. You have a very important job ahead of you. Ave, was it?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll name you. What about Luigi?
I like it.
It's cute, right?
Yes.
Somebody get him
Do you
like
like
a
it?
cap, a little cap with an L on
Green
it.
cap.
Please do.
I know what Micah's drawing next.
I know what Micah's drawing is. Baby holder with a Luigi cap. This is like a twisted version of Yoshi's Island where he's carrying like the little baby Luigi, but it's a baby beholder Luigi. Instead of crying, he just starts zapping
Perfect.
random eye rays at things.
Like floats off. And, oh no.
So I'm just looking at the little baby holder. Do you like it?
Oh,
Oh,
let's go.
dog.
Let's
Oh,
Oh.
oh, he's the best. Oh,
I'm the best.
yeah, you are. You're the best. Oh wow, we're gonna have so much fun together.
No.
Well, and Star will come back together. Everyone, I had a conversation with Cade, and this sort of happened.
How's Cade looking right now?
What'd you do to him?
I'd
You
say
broke him.
Cade is kind of bleeding into the shadows right now, behind Bobot, that he's trying to draw as little attention to himself as possible.
At least I think Gabe was gonna go with the kid. He goes, "You all right?"
He wouldn't say anything, but he's definitely not. No insight roll needed.
He's gonna change his gun gear to look like a spear of like a minotaur spear.
Yeah, it just again T1000 morphs into this other sphere.
There he goes. Hey. Well, we'll talk more when we get back home, okay?
Yeah.
But look,
Thanks, Gabe.
no problem.
It's like a dad trying to give their kid like a comfort toy.
Yeah, I unpacked a lot just barely, but I'll deal with it another time. Let's just get home.
When we get back, we can call Dr. Janice. Right.
I'll go over and just put arms around you and hug you.
And Avery's gonna
Uncommonly,
do the same
like normally Cade recoils from hugs, but he'd actually lean into this one.
Oh, that's so sweet. Love
thing. It's
it.
a little group hug then.
Oh.
You are family. You got all your brothers and us.
Yes.
We all need therapy.
I like that too.
Right? Dysfunctional
I
families.
get knocked down, but I'll get up again.
I love it. I love it. Go ahead, Star.
Well, guys, while they're in the middle of their family huddle, so Star will like get everyone back together, our group, and say, well, interesting. We need to find out everything that they know. So perhaps we should try to get all the pieces and put it together? What do you guys say?
That's all right.
We will tell you what we know, no. We will tell you what we know. So, I can mimic voices well.
He can mimic voices well.
If you make me angry, I'll send murderous birds from the sky.
Murderous birds from the sky.
My brother walked in with his mischievous grin.
Silent play.
You telling this story or am I?
I'm sorry, Abe. Carry on.
Gabe has lots of his money.
They always trying to make me pay.
Doing so, he's our daddy.
Totally in a PG
There's
way.
drama in his family.
That's enough now, Abe. So anyway,
We will tell you what we know, no. We will tell you what we know.
Hey, voice in the name with identity issues. My one who cries, better bust out the tissues. And I got a kid with bagpipes in my band. It's a heavy lift as the voice of reason. Even though I made a serial killer last season, grappling with a great big dysfunctional gang. Do you understand?
6 foot frame, trackers I amass. Dr. Kemper is a prick. I'll whoop his sorry ass. Dr. Janice, I admit, her dumplings are the shit.
You should tell us what you know. You should tell us what you know.
Gabe's son dating someone's wife when caught, he's dead.
Oh no.
His mom is an angel of death, not the worst thing to dread.
Oh no.
And now a blob of goo wants him in its bed.
These folks are messed up as we were in their stead.
They tell me that this game that they play would turn them into heroes so fine. They tell me that their power would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine.
Good Lord, send the song off on its way.
Tell me they're controlled from afar by their own avatars, possessed by another. But can we help
Hey,
somehow?
We should ask
Of course
for
we should help
from dear
somehow.
Sue.
We should help them now.
Cave of Diamonds. Yeah, about that chrono. I really need to know about Odin. Give me the truth all about the yellow.
Find the bookmark, it must be here.
That's the winner.
Dicks in frame, trackers I amass. Dr. Kemper is a prick. Oh, sorry ass. Dr. Janice, I admit. Her dumplings are the shit.
Grappling with a great big dysfunctional gang.
I'm sorry. Dicks in frame, trackers I amass. Dr. Kemper is a prick. Oh, sorry ass. Her dumplings are the shit.
We will tell you what we know.
Thanks for telling what you know.
We will tell you what
And
we
now we can help you all go.
How did some of you guys know those really personal information about my family?
Gabe, you should stop interrupting when I'm trying to tell things, you know? That was really rude.
Did you guys tell them about my personal information?
That's
wear
just
it on
this
your
world,
face.
buddy. That's just this world.
They needed to know, I guess.
About my son?
I mean, you told me a little bit about your son.
Well, yeah, because I told you. everyone else knew.
At this point,
big dysfunctional gang.
Music is magic here.
Yeah, and it all comes out.
Yeah.
Everything.
You can't fight it, no matter how hard you try. Really can't fight it.
at this point, there's a knock on the door. Star. I think that Stormy will open it, and it's Shepard, and he's carrying an open package. It looks like there was also like some wrapping on it that he opened, and it's like, "Hey, Star, look, I got a package for you from our old buddy Lonic."
Really?
Yeah,
What's in it?
don't worry. I already opened it just to make sure, you know, we checked it for stuff, didn't find anything out of the ordinary. It's totally legit. But yeah, here you go. And you'll open it up, there'll be like a little card from Lonic just talking about like, "Hey, how's it going? Congratulations on the election, etc., etc." He says, as a gift, personal gift from him to you, he said, "I wanted to give you something special during your first year as president." And you find bags of official Lonic coffee grounds. The Lonic coffee grounds.
Star immediately turns fully blue. Dude. He goes, "Stormy put this in a sacred place. Nobody touches this."
I'm going to say that everybody in the Athenaeum group sees it too, and they know exactly what this is. So I will let you decide how you react to the fact that Stormy is going to stash this for Star for a later time.
I can smell that bitter flavor all the way from here.
Oh, not this shite again.
Use it with care.
Drink it outside. You need a lot of room to run.
Okay, what's going
And
on
fly.
here? Is it drugs? Like, what's going on?
Practically, yes.
It's
It's coffee, but it's practically drugs.
Oh,
It
you
is a
can
drug.
Keep that coffee to yourself.
Yes, please.
Gabe, do you drink a lot of coffee when you work? This might.
No, oh no, I don't drink coffee. I drink other. I drink. I think he goes. I just drink Angel Nectar. Pull something out of his lab coat.
Oh.
And starts drinking something.
Sorry, these guys seem like they're on the verge of nervous breakdowns no matter what. I don't think they need that much caffeine. All of them seem like they're on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Maybe it would help if they saw my dolls. I have dolls of all of them.
Sure.
Well, all right, Gabe, you already saw yours.
Yeah, he threatened to drag me to hell.
No, my dolls are not like no. Don't talk about my dolls.
Don't insult the dolls.
I'm not insulting.
I don't know who this is
the doll.
supposed to
That's
be,
what the
but
doll
I
told
think-
me.
Oh my god!
You guys.
No, that's Ave.
Yeah, I've seen Ave. He's not normally like this. He's
a Kanku.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, Gabe didn't look like this either when I first saw him. And then don't know who this is supposed to be.
Oh, that's for us.
Oh,
So
that's
cute.
the dragon.
Wow. Okay.
I know the dragon.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's the little cuddly one, the little one.
And then this must be Cave.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so
What
sad
am I
I'm not here to
seeing?
see that.
And
I
you'll
love it.
notice with all of these dolls, they have a little bit of a horror theme to them. So they have like blood on them, or red eyes, or look demonic in nature.
Abe's just gonna pop up. And say, they're really, really nice. And there's just fear in his eyes. Horror things that you're showing to him.
But you said they're nice. So Tori's like, thank you.
Yeah, really pretty. Yeah.
Did you see the Cade doll, Sage?
Oh.
Show her
Sorry.
the Cade doll.
There's a Cade doll.
There's the Cade doll.
Oh, looking good. I like it.
They're perfect.
They're all so good. Nice.
So maybe that cheers you guys up too, because you all seem like you're on a about to have a breakdown.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah, Abe
so
looks
much.
a lot better for sure.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What does my doll look like?
What Sage hasn't seen the other ones. Maybe she'll.
Oh
Sage
yeah.
There's yellow
With the little
or S.
little-
little director
Yeah, like
stick.
With the little director stick baton, and then
Here's Abe,
I love Abe.
I like that. That's
And
awesome.
then
and then here's Gabe.
I love the little Hawaiian like flower things on it too.
Yes.
It's amazing.
I thought that was blood.
Okay.
What does the coffee grounds do?
You
Gives
want
you
to try
energy.
it?
No.
Literally seen it cause people to run on walls.
Nah, it reminds me. You said it's like a drug. It reminds me of the black currant of the game.
Not just from the game, isn't it?
I mean, black currant should only be in the game. Did you guys see it out of it?
I thought Cade was talking about it earlier.
I'm not sure what's the game and not anymore.
Yeah, because you did say he did see that, but that was the thing we made. It shouldn't be in this world.
Drink.
The beholder is looking at the angel nectar.
Here you
Oh
go.
no.
No,
Here you go, kid.
no.
The moment you look at it, Abe was currently trying to take some of the coffee grind because his stealing instinct is popping up as a raccoon.
So this is what happens. You take the coffee grind, some of the coffee grinds. Abe is offering some of the angel nectar to the beholder. During that whole exchange, a few drops of angel nectar falls onto the Lonic coffee grounds. And when the super amount of sugar mixes with the super amount of caffeine, it starts to get really like unstable.
We created a nuclear bomb.
And it looks like that little spot is about to blow up. That tiny spot over there.
Instinctively protects the baby holder.
Out of the room.
Is there a window nearby?
Yes.
I will telekinetic move this thing out into like open sky.
You will telekinetically shift it out the window, and then it just goes big giant mushroom cloud-like explosion. And that was just from a few drops mixed with the coffee grounds.
We never do that again.
That is pretty much crossing the streams. Crossing the streams.
Gabe, you see what that does to your body? Pure poison that you're drinking.
No, it's not. It helped me work and get to where I am today.